Oh yeah, you can see it, lovely. Definitely rod.
So you're probably wondering what the hell's going on. So this is the introduction, I suppose. Welcome to another Honda video. Tomorrow we're going to Caffeine and Machine for the officially gassed Christmas meet. Honda developed a coolant leak the other night, so I'm out here risking it all. Working fast. Ordered a radiator this morning, 8 AM. Got the old radiator out because it had a huge hole in it, which you'll see on the video. Which you did just see on the video. So I'm gonna get a radiator in and get it gone and it'll be fine. Just gonna have a quick clean up of these areas now and just spray a bit of Lanogard on just to make it somewhat presentable under here a little bit. Because it's a bit crusty at the bottom there, but a bit of Lanogard will help that a bit. So I'm gonna get some, just a quick wire brush and a rag, some brake cleaner, and then just give it a bit of a Lanogard. So yeah, all that front support thing and the bottom rad thing, which is actually seen better days, is now all Lanogarded up, so it's ready to be assembled. That I'll clean that up when it's back in situ. This bracket's got a snapped bolt for the grill, not bothered. Cable tie it. This bolt here for the headlights. Someone said to do that, but it's not really done anything. It's a bit crap. That's a bad idea. Just take the fans out in situ if you're gonna do it. But yeah, not a bad job. Just wait for the new one and hope it doesn't rain too much. But it'll be fine. I'm gonna go and do my actual day's work now. That is also the clutch bled. I don't think I showed it on the first video or one of the videos, but this clutch fluid here was full of milky stuff, and it still is a bit. See all that stuff there? It's like someone's put the wrong fluid in the past, so that's gone milky already. Whereas it's a very pale coloured fluid I'm using, and it just goes milky pretty much straight away. For example, it's heavily contaminated is the brake fluid bottle. Clutch fluid, I mean. The brake fluid bottle is full. So that's max. We'll call that done. That'll be right. That'll be right. All that's just Lanogard's just drying. Nipple is tight there on the clutch Morris slave cylinder. So yeah, we'll just nip that up a bit. Let's double check. Yeah, that's done. So that is done. But yeah, apart from that, it's pretty good. All that's all Lanogarded now. So that front cross member looks pretty good. It's just this one, the rad pack, which is common on pretty much every single French, Japanese, Italian car, so it is what it is. But yeah, just wait now for let's go and do some work for a bit. Moved to the workshop because we couldn't get a little bung in, so we'll have a look why we can't get the bung in. And also I've just lano guarded all this, that's why it looks even worse until it dries. But yeah, have a look at this. Rad support, so it's crusty but it's solid, apart from when you get to where the rubber mount goes, it's got a big hole in it, so that's why I couldn't get it in. But I've got it in now. The support's strong, the radiator's not going to fall out the bottom, it's still solid apart from that bit, so that's something to keep an eye on, isn't it? But all that chassis member there is lano guarded, and that looks really good still, which is good. That's how you do clutches on these. You get this bar off. Once you got this bar off it, you've got loads of room. But that's solid, so that's actually a solid support, which is in good condition, which I'm happy about. But like if we do clutch on it, you can see it's actually quite a minor job. It's not a big job. Loads of room once you got the under trays off. Absolutely loads of room.
Basically,